Now Romo with time goes deep fade down the right side for Bryant, leaping up in the air over the top of the corner. Houston, touchdown Cowboys.
They rush three.
Rivas wide to the defensive left, man-to-man on Austin. Snap to Romo, third down. Quick fade, left side, Bryant leaps up in front of Cromartie. Caught it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, he's a man-child, Brad. He is still better than most of the players on the field. That would be Des Bryant. Nothing special about this. It's just you go out, when you get to the bumper of the Ford Mustang, turn around, I'll throw it up high, and you go catch it. It's no different than street ball.
7-0 Cowboys. Jets first possession, left to right at their 22. They got two tight ends with quarterback Mark Sanchez, running back Sean Green. Santonio Holmes and Plaxico Burress the wideouts. And Sanchez three steps and pumps, and he's buried by DeMarcus Ware. The first sack of the year back at the 16-yard line. They're marking it at the 17.
That didn't take long for the NFL sack leader to stake his territory tonight.
Felix is back on 2nd and 10. Two tight ends, Ogletree left, Austin right. At the New York 37. And Romo with a little play action. And rolls right and throws down the right side for Austin with Cromartie, a leaping tie for the ball. Touchdown, Austin. He beat Cromartie to the ball and took him to the end zone.
They're still fighting for it, Brad. This is like a tie go to the runner. Both men came up with it. Cromartie's now complaining that, hey, I had it too. Remember, on the scoring plays, I should say, it becomes a booth review. We'll see if they want to review this one. Kristie.
Cromartie actually had it first. It was Austin that wrestled it away from Cromartie.
They're up to their 28, 1st and 10, and Sanchez on first down. This time's in the shotgun. Three wide set with Green. You may hear him changing the call. First down, snap is back. Gonna throw, back over the middle, intercepted at the 40 by Lee. Coming left and right to the 30 Convoy. 25 in the 20, Lee to the 10, to the 5, to the pylon. Touchdown, Sean Lee. Interception return as time expires in the third quarter. And the Cowboys are going to lead this game by 2 touchdowns.
Sean Lee did it to Peyton Manning last year. He does it to Mark Sanchez tonight.
Three tights. Phillips in front of Jones. 2nd and goal at the 1. Right to left in the 4th. Toss left. Felix. Phillips a block. Jones to the goal line. Touchdown. Cowboys. Sean Lee set it up for Jones. And the Cowboys are going to lead by 2 touchdowns. And now a huge 3rd and 3. This is a 4-point play for the Jets at the Dallas 26. 3rd and 3. 2 receivers each way. Gun for Sanchez. 3 steps. Looks left. Fade. Down the left side. Burress over the shoulder at the goal line. Touchdown. Right over the top of McCann on 3rd and 3. Well, this is huge. 3rd down and goal at the 2.
Well, remember, it's 24-17. It's a 2-possession game if you kick a field goal. Romo has to know that.
Ogletree comes wide left, shotgun on 3rd and goal, looks right, rolls right, stops, peels left, Phillips a block, running up the middle, he won't get in. He's near the goal line, the ball came out, the ball's out at the 1-yard line. They have not yet ruled officially who has possession of the football. I thought you just told him to make, the Jets have recovered a fumble.
You just can't do that. You can't be loose with the ball. You know you've got 3 points on the board. And it's a 10-point game. It's a 2-possession game. You just can't do that. That's not winning football. And Tony Romo knows better, and he certainly should know better at this point in his career.
19 yards to Keller without a huddle. 1st and 10 at the Dallas 46. Blitz again, and Sanchez is rushed and sacked by McCray. The ball is out. The ball is loose at the Jet 45. They're still fighting. The Cowboys say, we got it. Did Lee recover that ball? The Cowboys have recovered it. Danny McCray on the blitz got the sack and forced the fumble, and Sean Lee came away with the ball. What did you say?
I said somewhere in here, Sean Lee's going to make a play. He's becoming the Cowboys' Troy Polamalu or Ed Reed. Well, you say somewhere in that drive, he will make a play, and he does here. It's McCray with the sack and the strip. Out comes the ball, and on it goes Sean Lee.
And so now Curley is the punt returner back at the 10. 5:08 to play.
Now he's had a little trouble, Brad, the TCU man. He's had a little trouble fielding punts, just fielding them.
McBriar's punt is blocked. At the 20, the Jets pick it up, and they'll rumble it in. McKnight. No, sorry, not McKnight. It is Isaiah Trufant, activated today. Matt McBriar hadn't had a punt blocked in his time in Dallas, but the Jets blocked that one and ran it back. Isaiah Trufant. McKnight was the one who blocked it, and Trufant runs it in, and the Jets are an extra point away from tying the game with 5 minutes left.
The dreaded double thump. The thump of the ball hitting the punter's leg, and then the thump of the ball hitting Trufant here, and they just comes right up the middle. Did you say Bailey or Bealey?
I said
okay.
I said Bailey.
No, it's Beeler. It'll be Beeler.
To kick the field goal.
Absolutely.
Dallas at its 40. We'll see about that. That'll be interesting.
And he hit it from 57 in pregame warm-ups. I was watching him.
That'll be interesting. Snap to Romo, first down. Block from Free. Throws it right, intercepted as he miscommunicated with Bryant. Down the left sideline comes Revis. Revis on Bryant. Bryant took the ball up the field. Revis jumped the route. Romo and Bryant weren't running the same play, and Revis just picked it right off with 49 seconds and ran the Jets right down into field goal range.
I was just going to say, you've got 59 seconds left. You're in a tie game. You're not behind. You don't need to take chances. If you have to take a chance, don't bother, because you can always play for overtime. This is just a poor decision by Romo. As I watched him, Brad, and again, I have a great vantage point up here 200 feet in the air. There's nowhere to throw this football.
30 seconds left on the left hash.
Cowboys came close. Jason Hatcher came up the middle on an extra point. See if he gets close here.
Mark Brunell, the holder at the 40 from the left hash. The kick by Folk is away. It's got plenty of distance, and it is good with 27 seconds left. And the Jets are up by 3. This is going to be a 22-yard try for Bailey. Matt McBriar holds it right between the hash marks for the first lead of the game. Good snap and hold. The 22-yard kick is no good. Off to the right. I said 22-yard kick is no good.
Matt McBriar hung his head down at the end of this. Well, I thought maybe it was the hole, but looking at it, the laces were turned.
Yeah,
everything looked fine.
Looking at the Sony HD TV replay, the operation looked good, and somehow that kick was one of the worst I've ever seen. And now it is first and goal at the 1, and Gore is the tailback, and they'll give it to Gore, coming left between two defenders to the goal line, touchdown. Frank Gore and the Niners, they draw first blood. It's 3rd and 6. Kyle Williams is in the game. Cowboys are going to blitz Smith. He's going to throw one-on-one the left side of the end zone. The fade caught on the left side of the end zone. Touchdown. Kyle Williams just came in the game. Working on Jenkins. What a perfect throw by Alex Smith.
Boy, great throw, great catch. The Cowboys came with a blitz. They're in man coverage behind it, and Jenkins just gets lost a little bit at the line of scrimmage here. Can't find the ball at the end of it, and this could not have been a more perfect throw or catch.
Niners are going to have the ball to start the third quarter, and it's 3rd down and 4 at the Dallas 47. 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. Romo in the gun. And he sends Bennett in motion wide left. Choice is to Romo's right. Snap to Romo. Throws a screen over the middle to Austin at the 40. Right to the 30. Down to the 20. Austin running away to the 5. Touchdown. Miles Austin.
There's that slant again, Brad, and this is on Carlos Rogers. Carlos Rogers, the man that shot his mouth off during the week, saying Romo will throw you 2 a game. Well, he just threw one to Miles Austin, and he threw it for a touchdown. 49ers leading the Cowboys 14-7. And Kristie, we have a quarterback change.
Tony Romo valiantly tried to get on the field. He came out late from the locker room, went towards the huddle, realized he wouldn't be able to do it with the rib injury, said, Jon Kitna, you're back in.
At the 21, 1st and 10. With an I formation behind Jon Kitna. They'll run Felix Jones on the left side for no gain. Knocked off his feet by Isaac Sopoaga. Kristie.
Jon Kitna was out there to start the series during the commercial timeout. Romo was late coming from the locker room because he was getting the x-rays on his ribs. Tony walked out. He was late getting out there. He started to go into the huddle, realized, forget it, told Jon Kitna, get back in there. Now Romo is over here talking with the medical staff on the sideline, obviously in a great degree of discomfort.
And we think that he got hurt on the very first possession of the game. So it's Kitna's game now in the second half. First down at the 28 of the Niners. I left formation. You hear Kitna, 5-step drop and sets, drifts to his left, fires deep into the end zone, intercepted. There was no receiver down there, and he threw it in the back of the end zone where Dante Whitner, the safety, picked it off. He's still running around in the end zone, and then now it downs the ball right under the goalposts. Second and goal at the 5. Austin to the right, Ogletree to the left. Kitna play action, looking into the end zone. Fade to Austin. Touchdown in the right corner of the end zone. They're an extra point away from tying this game.
Boy, what a great throw by Kitna. He's got to loft it over the corner. It's a corner route by Austin coming out of the slot right. And as the corner back falls back, Kitna has to have enough on this ball to get it to Austin before he runs out of real estate on the right side of the end zone. But he's also got to loft it over the corner. Perfect throw by Jon Kitna. Big third down. Big third down.
Same formation. 2 receivers in the left slot. Now Ogletree's in motion and back out to the left. Snap to Kitna. 4-man rush. Over the middle behind Ogletree. Tipped and intercepted at the 45-yard line. And in jail now and taken down. No, not taken down. Still to the 30, and he stepped out of bounds at the 28. It's Tremaine Brock.
Kitna just tried to fit it into too tight a spot right there.
Second interception by Kitna here in the third quarter. 2 receivers left. First down, Niners in a 14-14 game. Smith 3 steps. Deep fade right side. Delaney Walker over the top, running away from Spencer. Caught it at the 10 and runs it in. Touchdown, Niners. One-on-one coverage with Spencer on the tight end, and it was a mismatch.
Just Allen thrown 2 here because you're just rusty. Kristie?
Tony Romo just returned to the Cowboys sideline. He sprinted from the Cowboys locker room. He's still in uniform. He went up and said something to Jon Kitna, who was talking with John Garrett. I'm not saying that Romo's going back in the game, but he is back on the Cowboys sideline. Guys, right now he's putting on his helmet, talking with Kitna. Kitna's in a ball cap sitting on the bench.
And Romo's going to get a ball. He's going to start loosening up over there. Now, too bad this wasn't at Cowboy Stadiums, because Cowboy fans would love Romo going back into the game, because now he's the backup. Kitna started the second half. Now you're the backup, and they love you.
And now Romo is back. Dallas at the 20, right to left, end of the third. Romo will give it to Jones. Breaks away, coming right. Shedding tacklers, flag.
Here comes Akers. It's going to be right at 55 yards. Again, he hit from 50 last year.
Jason Garrett's out on the field yelling at the official. This is 55, just inside the right hash.
Better watch for fake.
Yeah, you better. Here's the snap. The kick's away from 55. It's limping, but it's got enough, and it's good from 55. There's a flag in the secondary.
Did not.
And assess the penalty on the kickoff.
They're going to take, how about that? They're going to take the 3 points on the field goal and assess the penalty on the kickoff.
You know what this comes down to? It comes down to Tony Romo's fumble last week, and we'll talk about that after we take a break.
Now at the Niners 25, 1st and 10. Dallas down by 2 scores, 10 points. Slot left, that's Bennett. Snap to Romo, fakes the draw. Throws a sharp pass down the right side for Austin. At the 5, away from the defender, diving to the end zone. Touchdown, Miles Austin.
His 3rd touchdown of this game, Brad. Wow. And they are right back in it. 4th and 5 turns into a completion to Witten. And the first time for Miles Austin for 3 touchdown receptions in a game. And don't know that he's had a bigger one than he just had. He has now given this Cowboys team life.
Yeah, and you just have to go back to muscle memory and put it through.
Boy, you haven't kicked one like this, though.
48 yards left hash to tie or lose. 48 yards to tie or lose, the rookie Bailey. McBriar, the holder, left hash, 38. Good snap, kicks away. Kicks long enough. Kick is good for Bailey. Let's play some more. 3 zeros, and we're at 24. 2nd and 3, Smith under center. 3-step drop. Wanted to go in the left flat. Couldn't. Ratliff got him. And he couldn't because DeMarcus Ware went out in the flat and covered Gore. And Smith looked out there and said, "Here, oh no, I can't throw it to you." Well, oh no, you're going to tackle me. What a play by Ratliff.
DeMarcus Ware, pass defender. Defender of the run, defender of the pass.
I've got 6 sacks for the Cowboys today. 3rd down and 11 at the 24 for the Niners. How aggressive do you get if you're Harbaugh?
You know, I'm laughing, Brad. And you called many of his games. That would be Roger Staubach, captain comeback. Romo trotting out onto the field. He's, in case you just joined us, he's got some bad ribs. Missed basically a whole quarter. Jon Kitna threw 2 interceptions.
This was not barbecue that had wrong sauce. This is, I guarantee you, he's had a big injection. And they don't have Austin now.
I said he's done. This will be a captain comeback moment. With Romo, it's just going to buy him possibly a week of not getting scorned.
Ogletree and Holly are the wide receivers. Choice is the running back. Romo's going to play fake and stand back. Oh, he's got Holly all alone at the 50. Holly to the 40. Holly to the 20. Right to the 15. 10. Dragged down at the 2 as he showed off the ball. Oh, Jesse Holly went 77 yards. It must be a reality show.
Oh, my goodness. Brad, this is so reminiscent of the Cowboys at Washington in 1998. Chan Gailey's first game. They play action with Aikman. It was 35-35. They hit Rocket Ismail on the post for the touchdown. Romo to Holly. Now, what do? Do you kick your field goal or do you try to run it in?
You're the coordinator.
You're at the 1-yard line.
San Francisco has 1 team timeout.
Does it matter from this distance?
Well, they're at the right hash. I want to make it as perfect as possible. Again, you don't have the angle that you have in college because the hash marks are narrower. Obviously, they're the width of the goalpost, but I'm not so sure. I got a rookie kicker. He's missed from 20. I want to give him every chance possible to feel really, really comfortable about this kick.
Right hash, 19 to win. Snap, good. Kick, up, good. Bailey won the game. Cowboys win.
You have gut check games, Brad, and then you have rib check games. And this was a rib check win for Tony Romo. Wow. Down 10 in the 4th quarter in a game that it looked like they had no business winning. They come back 2 drives in the 4th quarter. The rookie kicker hits from 48 with no time left. He gets the game winner from 19. And how about that? The Cowboys are 1-1.